Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. I was gonna go to Cyberstan, but that fell. That fell through. Cyberstan, we did not liberate Cyberstan. I had just recently reinstalled Helldivers after they shrunk the size of it. And now I'm going to do a commando operation on the Merga system. It says expect very high resistance. I've fought on Malevelon Creek. So when they say expect very high resistance, to me that sounds like fun. Right, so I'm gonna want something quick. Is there a guided munition? Just rail cannon. Orbital airburst? No. Walking orbital barrage. That's way too long. Orbital Gatling barrage is nice, because it's short. That only has 4 uses, that only has 2 uses, that only has 3. I like the rail cannon strike. We'll go with that. And then for what we're loading out with, we are going to need the Quasar Cannon. We're going to need a shield generator because we're going to need help. And we are going to use mortar sentries. As for the equipment, we are going to run our Diligence Counter Sniper, the Senator, and that explosive grenade. I believe that's the... Whoops. Yep. We're good. Oh yeah. I played this the other day and I was a little bit rusty. I might still be a little bit rusty. This has been a while. But oh yeah. Bring back Malevelon Creek vibes. There's only 1,200 people on this entire planet. 1,200 players. And I'm solo diving. So... yeah. This is gonna be fun, fun, fun. Oh boy.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy.
No, 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 no.
Sending down support weapon. Sending down equipment package.
Alright. Nope, not that. That's the map. Okay, I'm headed toward the... I'm headed there. Oop. Oop, oop. Is that a Hulk? No, that's not a Hulk. I don't want him to hear me. That's the only thing. Yeah, because there's a lot of them there. And they're patrolling. No, that's not good. Now, there is a... There's an orbital cannon over here, they said, right? Let's start running. There's the light. It says there's an orbital cannon over here. Oh yeah, you can feel it. You can hear it thumping too. There's those guys in a pillbox. Call down a hell bomb. They have one right yet. We're gonna go around this way and see if we can get in. No way did they see me. They're looking. That's a lot of mines. Hold up. Actually, what we'll do is we'll send him a birthday gift.
Orbital strike incoming. Main objective nearby.
Oops. That's not good. Bot drop. See, this is what Helldivers is all about. Being a rogue little group of people coming in here and... Ooh. That's a tank. Oh, the orbital rail cannon's back up. Ah!
Deploying replacement.
I knew I got into a pincer. That wasn't good.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Point me to the enemy. Firing orbital strike.
Oh, that's not good.
Bag's empty. Bag's empty. That's called democracy.
That's a Hulk. I didn't have the Quasar Cannon. I needed the Quasar Cannon for that.
Reinforcements on the way. Helldiver, reporting to the front.
Worth. Now that I got my Quasar Cannon, this is going to be a different story. Goodbye, Hulk. Oh, okay. Let's not reload.
Fire.
Whoa. Oh, that's not good.
At 30 minutes remaining.
That's Pillbox. Whoa. Out of there.
How about a nice cup of liberty? Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
I didn't hit him.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
That was tragic.
Joining the fray. Deploying support weapon. Sending down equipment package. Sending down sentry. Firing orbital strike.
Oh god, I didn't even hit him. And the mortar's not firing into the enemy base now. Normally they acquire a target inside and start firing. I need to get rid of that one, and then I can start moving toward the other. And then I can move to the extraction. I mean, I started to get in here nice and quiet, like, but it went south real quick. No, there's a Hulk up here. He's dead. He's dead. There's a guy down there. There's one even further down. They're getting pretty good with those grenades, too. He's down. Whoa. You have to go. I took a thing. I took a stim.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Ready to liberate. Sending down sentry.
There we go. That's exactly where I wanted that mortar to go. That took care of that problem. Ow.
Get some! Get some!
Alright. We're slowly making progress. Drop a resupply there.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Alright, let's get everything redone here. Let's reload on everything. Make sure everything's up and running. Grab some supplies. Drop that dude.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
And get out of here.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Definitely took the wrong way out of the base. Run into a whole group of bots. That's not good. Alright, so what do we got here? We got due north. I know I just disposed of ammunition there by reloading, but we're coming up close to our little commando operation here. Whoa. Accidentally pulled the trigger. So I need to see if there's any construction facilities.
Found something. Deploying sentry. Sending down equipment package.
Happy birthday, bots!
Strike incoming. Wi-Fi for Superverse.
Remember, if you can't find a door, make a door. Oh, that didn't even work. Apparently that's a very well-armored building.
Mission at 20 minutes
Oh.
remaining.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Great, they got the bot drop off. That's not good. Where's the plane coming in? I mean, yeah, sometimes the bots have an accuracy of a stormtrooper, but sometimes they don't. Oh, God.
Say hello to democracy.
Okay, so we're not getting in there. Well, at least not for...
Fire in the hole.
Now we will. Ow!
Democracy needs me.
Ouch. That's a Hulk. That's not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Goodbye, Hulk.
Sending down sentry.
That's a lot of splicers over there.
Mag's empty.
That was a tank. And I say was because it ain't there anymore. Pardon?
Deploying equipment package.
Ooh.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Ah.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Alright. Knowing what we know now, where we have our... That's gotta go there. That's gotta go there.
Package.
That's gotta go there.
Ground support weapon.
I don't know why it's mortaring over there. I need it to tilt the other way. They're coming in for the flank. I can hear them. I knew it.
Their death will not be in vain. So long as
Almost had it.
we have heroes to send to fight.
Oh. Kind of hard to push in on that objective alone, but... Graceful conduct. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't win them, and... Maybe I should go with, I mean, you look at my stats, my accuracy is 61%. Stims used 10, stratagems used 26, melee kills 1. I don't know if I don't think I have enough time to do another. I mean, I could use the energy-based weapon, but medium armor penetrating explosive. You know what? We'll do it. But I mean, I love going rogue in these missions. Not rogue as in like rogue versus, rogue with other players. I like going alone on hell dives. It just adds that extra.
The galaxy awaits your salvation.
Thanks. I just like going solo on hell dives, not because I don't like the whole working with random people, because that's difficult, because you don't know how they're going to play, you don't know their play style. Whereas, like, if I was to party with my brother and a couple other people, we know how the other one's going to play. They know that I'm going to be up there trying to do marksman snipey stuff, and just being an absolute ne'er-do-well. I really like the game. I really do, and I really like how it's become. And granted, that was only on, difficulty 6? I used to play on difficulty 7 and 8, but that was when I was actually playing with other people. But now that I'm playing alone, it's... I think 6 is just right, because there's things I could have done better. There are times that I did stim and it didn't quite work. And I know what everybody's probably thinking, well, why don't you go fight the bugs? I've loved fighting the bots. I've tried fighting the Illuminate, and it was like, alright, whatever, the
Innocents
Illuminate's kind
perish
of
with
whatever.
every wasted second. We must act.
But even these places aren't as tough as Malevelon Creek. And, yeah, I was the one that, it's like, I'd get on every day, I'd sign on, I'd drop in with 3 people at random, and we're in Malevelon Creek, and I'm going to do this anecdotal story before I sign off.
Personnel must submit weekly urine sample by 0400.
So, with being on Malevelon Creek, we dropped in, and the amount of forces on Malevelon Creek was obscene, and you never were told what the resistance was. They would say like, "Oh, the resistance is very high," or "The resistance is extreme." They didn't say that. We just were there on Malevelon Creek, and you know those little pillboxes there that you saw. Well, they had one where it was a bunker, and it was you go down this little ramp, and there's this bunker there, and you put in the code. You have to have 2 people press the button, one over here and one over here, and then the doors open up, and then you can go in and loot. We're in there, we looted the whole thing, and it said bot drop detected. And we're thinking, okay, well, it's going to be what? A couple of those chainsaw bots and some things. No. 3 ships come in, 2 tanks get dropped off, and 1 drops off an entire contingent of bots. And we had 1 tank up on top of the actual concrete box looking out that way over us. We're sitting there like this up against the concrete box just looking over our shoulders like, how can we kill that? We don't have anti-tank, expendable anti-tank. And so I was like, well, I can distract the tank. This is back when I was using voice. I was like, I can distract the tank if you guys can put grenades on its heat vent, on its thermal vent. Like, all right. So I get up there and I start shooting at the tank, and I get it to look at me. And it turns and it starts shooting rounds, and I slide up toward the concrete barrier. They run around the opposite way. I pop out and I start shooting them again, and they just like throw 2 grenades on the tank. Grenades blow up, the tank explodes, the lid flies off of it. There's a heap of bots at the slope coming in on the ramp. And then the second tank rolls up right next to the first tank. It wasn't having any of it. It just immediately mulched the 2 guys up top. It was waiting for me to come out, and I'm sitting there running out of ammo. Can't call down a resupply because it's on cooldown. Can't call down another resupply anywhere. Like, so we're sitting there. We were trying, and it felt all the world like you could just fire on some Creedence Clearwater Revival. This one was just as much. This is like, if atmosphere wise, this is Malevelon Creek 2.0 in the Merga system. It's definitely Malevelon Creek because it's got the same vibe: fog, storm, jungles. Throw on some Creedence Clearwater Revival and wait to hear binary coming out of the trees. You know, you feel like you're back in Vietnam. But yeah, it's a great game. It's fun. It was back over 100,000 players recently on the whole Cyberstan March, and I love it. I love the game. I love the fact it's down to 23 gigabytes now. It's tiny comparatively to what it used to be. It was over 200 gigabytes before. Now it's down to 23, so no reason not to reinstall it. No reason to not play it. You don't even have to link your Sony account with it anymore. It's still a fun game. It's still great to blow up bots. It just feels good. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. This game has a very fond place in my heart, and it will always have a fond place in my heart, no matter what. And I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one, Helldiver.